Well, hello everyone. I'm John Victor Jacobson, and we are here today at the Clark Wildlife Preserve and Habitat, the Clark Reservoir, the Middlesex Reservoir. Yeah, okay. They still call it Middlesex Reservoir on Google Earth and Google Maps. But I just want to take you for a tour. I live right down here at the end of the spillway, and I see what happens here year after year after year. And I want to take you on a tour. Let's start at the headways. This is over by the Deutscher Club, Clark Volunteer Emergency. That's Raritan Road right there. There's Featherbed Lane. The mayor lives right over there. Here's the high school, and this is City Hall. And this here's Sickwater Bay, and there's Bottleneck Bay, and there's a lot of foul stuff being produced in here. And let me show you a little bit why. We're going to go back here. The water comes down out of the Watchung Mountains, and it comes along these greenways here where the animals travel, deers, foxes, and other traveling animals. And then as the water slowed down from the mountains, it gets dumped here right behind Linda's pumpkin patch, and this area just gets silted up. Let me see. You see what I mean? There's Linda's pumpkin patch right there. That's Featherbed Lane. And this is what's happening to it. The water just comes in here brown and muddy, and it splits this way, and then it goes under Featherbed Lane out here to right there's the Deutscher Club, and all this was once waterway. Now all that's left is just this channel through here. Now if you put aeration bubblers all the way through here, you can open up these waterways, prevent these algae blooms, make the water healthy for the people and the animals and fish that live here. And there's the volunteer fire department and the emergency squad, and there's a ball field there. And this here is just sick water. Don't know how else to put that. And this here's Sickwater Bay, because water just stanks in there, and right next to the high school, and they have to breathe the air that's produced by this waterway right here. And the air is foul with toxins. Let's see, hydrogen sulfide, methane gas, fecal bacteria, cyanobacteria, and it's just not a healthy environment for the tens of thousands of people that live here, and the tens of thousands of animals that live here too. Fish are animals, geese are animals. We get about 1,000 geese. Now this here is right here after the parkway. You get to this, where I was pulling dead deer out of there, and it's just foul. This is not my photos here. This is just Google Earth, and it's a bastard reservoir. It's got so many different names. It's had so many different names. It's been passed and around from generation to generation. Nobody really wants it, so it's a bastard. It has 4 sections, and if you properly aerate these sections, you can make this waterway healthy again without having to add any chemicals. And then once you manage the mud flow coming in from here, and there's ways to do that, and there's a company out there called Everblue Lakes, and John Tucci, you're going to hear about him more often from me, because he understands what it takes to remediate the waterway and prevent the nutrients from coming into this system throughout the system. There are some very clever strategies he has, and we've talked, but that's for another time. This largest 150-acre body of fresh water in Union County is a new ground zero for a change. This is not something we can leave to our children. We have to take care of this now. This is just un-American. And I'm going to give you a picture of some of the legislators that you can contact and their contact information, so you can find out what they're doing to help make this world a better place, because that's really all I'm trying to do. What would you do? Want to take a swim in Sickwater Bay with me? I think we need to take a boat out there one time. Yeah, right next to the high school. Right
So
there.
here's what it's going to take to save
right.
this reservoir.
Struggling against a constant assault of invasive species and man-made contaminants and fertilizers that run off the land around it. And it's a battle it can't possibly win by itself. It needs your help. Increased weed growth is often the first sign your lake is under stress. Chemical herbicidal treatments have long been considered the cure for this, and the weeds do disappear, or so it seems. But where they've gone is to the bottom of the lake, where they turn into a compost pile that actually accelerates weed growth. And as you continue expensive chemical treatments each year, you're actually compromising your lake's health, eventually causing it to surrender to the growth of harmful algal blooms, which can turn your lake pea soup green and make you sick. The good news is, there is a better, more effective weapon that will protect your lake now and into the future. Our all-natural solution is safer for people and the environment. Instead of treating your lake with toxic chemicals, our Everblue process restores your lake from the bottom up with life-giving oxygen. As a result, that harmful compost pile, which is the root of your lake's out-of-control weed and algae problems, is destroyed. But at Everblue Lake Solutions, our patented aeration technology is just the beginning. We've developed a whole system of integrated natural technologies combined with a whatever-it-takes commitment to service and results. No matter what condition your lake is in, Everblue can clean it now.
So that's just a brief look at the technology. We can't leave this to our children. So what I'm going to say to you is you need to contact the people of the County of Union, New Jersey, Union County. These are the Union County freeholders. These are the people who can make it happen. These are their faces, names, and their contact information. And I think it's probably worthwhile checking with them and asking them what they can do to help save this most precious 150-acre waterway, the largest body of fresh water in Union County. So here they are. Give them a call or email them or send them a YouTube video on your environmental issues. And you know what? I bet they will come through. I know they do care about the environment, that maybe they just don't understand proper water management or they've never been introduced to it. And these are the people from Clark, New Jersey. This is the town council. These are the town council members. And you can contact them too. They did a terrible thing in 2008 in my mind. They sold this reservoir to the county, and this is what happened. And the county let the resi turn into a cesspool. And that just made me mad as hell.
I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, "I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!" I'm mad as hell! I'm mad as hell! I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this! I am mad as hell! And I'm not gonna take this anymore!
I'm just one man. I'm John Victor Jacobson, doing everything I can to save this reservoir, and I need your help. We have to save it now. We can't leave it for our children, and you need to contact your legislators and let them know just how you feel.